you all here to give you some important information as it relates to development from the angle of the Liberia National Police. And now I will turn the floor over to DCP Moses Carter to outline the cause of being here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ACP Louis Norm. So like Louis told you, as usual, we invite you to provide you proactive information about happenings across the country, specifically as it relates to the security of the state. And so, on behalf of the Inspector General and team here at the Liberia National Police, we want to say welcome firstly to our headquarters. And as we've committed and always commit ourselves, we are committed to ensuring that we brief you, members of the press and the public, as the happenings in the security sector of our state. So, with not much of wasting your time, we'll go straight into why you are called here. We are investigating, we've arrested and are investigating 6 suspects. And I would love those suspects to stand up for the convenience of the journalists that are here. Those are the 6. I would just love you to go closer to them. So, thank you so very much. You've had a glimpse of these 6 suspects. Let them remain standing, please. You've had a glimpse of these 6 suspects that we've picked up from Bomi County, specifically Dewen District in Bomi County. These suspects are alleged to have killed, or you may say murdered, a 2-year-old child with body parts extracted from the child. Sadly, the right eye of the child, the right hand of the child, the right leg of the child, and the internal body parts were all extracted, allegedly by these 6 suspects. And these 6 suspects include Siafa Gray. Siafa Gray happens to be the grandfather of the child. That is Siafa Gray with his hand placed up. That is Siafa Gray. He is the grandfather of the victim. And other suspects include Momo Gray. Where is Momo? Momo, please raise your hand for the media folks to see you.
Okay.
Momo Gray is alleged to be the prime suspect of this murder case. He is alleged to be the prime suspect of this murder case. We also have Cooper Ross. We have Sata Wanda. Sata Wanda is said to be the female who, on the basis of the reason for the murder incident, transacted financially, is involved with the financial transaction. And then we also have Masa Duki. Massa Ducle is the mother of the deceased victim. And then we have Omensi Yang. These suspects were arrested by the Liberia National Police after it was established, or you may say the grandfather of the deceased victim, Siafa Gray, was found in possession of body parts extracted from the deceased victim. We'd like to use this moment to extend our deepest condolences to the family of the deceased victim and to as well as loved ones of the deceased victim. As early as 2 years old, this child would have been one of the best citizens of our country. Unfortunately, this child's life was taken away. We can assure citizens, residents, and our foreign partners that these individuals arrested and are under display today will be duly investigated, charged, and forwarded to court to face the full weight of the law. We remain very protective of every citizen of this country, not only citizens but residents also. And on our watch, no one will commit any heinous crime and go with impunity. And so, sitting around this table, I have been a civil society actor who has the rescue for abandoned and children, REACH for short, in hardship, Nesua B. M.B. Livingstone, who happens to be the founder of this organization. And she takes keen interest, and of course she sits right here. She takes keen interest in this investigation that is being conducted by the police. She has visited the police, which is evident from her presence at this press conference. And she has committed to ensuring that she follows up this investigation until it reaches a logical conclusion. I want to say thank you so much. The police can assure you that we will do our utmost best in ensuring that justice is served. And so, still in Bomi County, the Liberia National Police has arrested and is investigating Sir Bobo Lelo. Sir Bobo Lelo, please have him stand so that the media folks. Sir Bobo Lelo is alleged to have beheaded It is alleged that Sir Bobo Lelo beheaded his 70-year-old victim, identified as Lopu M. Collins in the New Camp Manupam community, Bomi County. This incident occurred on the 14th of January 2023. Sir Bobo Lelo was arrested after he absconded He was arrested in Gruville by our Zone 6 Police Division. Sir Bobo is also going to be duly investigated as it is ongoing. He will be charged appropriately to court to account for his actions. Police preliminary information has it that the intent or the basis for the act of Sir Bobo Leru was due to the victim, the deceased victim, peace be to his ashes, owing Sir Bobo Leru $50 Liberian. And that led to the commission of the act. Sir Bobo is going to be duly investigated, charged, and forwarded to court. Distinguished members of the press, we're also pleased to inform you that the Liberia National Police is investigating 3 suspects for their alleged involvement in the death of a 21-year-old identified as Christian Soman on January 19, 2023. Suspects Yakuba Sharif, 42, Lai Kamara, 16, and Sumala Keita, 15, all of the Daybreak Muff Open community in Battlesville, were arrested on the 19th from a garage owned and operated by the alleged suspects on the Gatlesville Estate Road. Preliminary investigation established that the deceased victim was allegedly mobbed by an angry crowd, which resulted to his demise when Yakuba Sharif, garage security guards, Laib Kamara, and Sumala Keita raised alarm, thereby referring the deceased victim as a thief. The remains of the deceased victim has been deposited at the John F. Kennedy morgue for preservation, while the 3 suspects are being investigated. They will be duly charged and forwarded to court. In River G County, our River G County Police Detachment is presently investigating a 27-year-old woman identified as Cecilia Freeman, a resident of River Ware, for allegedly burning the hands of a 4-year-old girl identified as Victoria Wallace with fire. She was arrested on the 22nd of January after police received a table of her whereabouts. During police preliminary probe, it was revealed that the suspect put the hand of the 4-year-old girl in the fire on grounds that she ate some of the rice that was kept by the suspect. Meanwhile, the victim has been rushed to the Fishtown Hospital, where she is undergoing treatment while the suspect is being investigated at the River G Police Detachment. Distinguished members of the press, in Grand Bassa County, following the riot on January 18 in Grand Bassa County, which resulted to the burning down of our police station in St. John City, Hartford Monrovia Highway, and extended to Big Joe Town, Checkman, where the police station was also, which was also under renovation, was ransacked and damaged. We are pleased to announce that 12 persons have been arrested, charged with multiple offenses, ranging from rioting, arson, criminal mischief, and theft of property, respectively. They have been forwarded to court in Grand Bassa County and are currently in pretrial detention. Those arrested and forwarded to court include Sally David, 21 years old, Mark Timothy, 24, Travis Charlie, 18, Power Smith, 27, Martha Lane Sumo, 21, Marshall Johnson, 19, Shadrach Moses, 19, Jacob Jua, 22, Edith Topa, 53, and others others also filed the code include Eric Harris, 28, Toga Morgan, 26, and Darius Cohn, 27. These persons are responsible for the unfortunate incident that happened in Grand Bassa County after it was reported that a traveler had jumped into the St. John River while he was being searched by joint security operatives. These persons that I just named to you have already been brought to court and will account for their actions. In Lofa County, the Women and Children Protection Section of the Liberia National Police in Lofa County is investigating an alleged sodomy case involving a 13-year-old boy who was allegedly sodomized, a 6-year-old boy in the Teboma community, Bonjama City, on the 25th of January 2023. The alleged survivor has been referred to the Telewayan Hospital for examination. Investigation continues, and you members of the press will be duly informed. In Bomi County, a 29-year-old resident of Johnsonville, identified as Patience A, is undergoing investigation in Bomi County for allegedly attempting to sell her stepson, identified as Jacob Kamal, 7 years old, for the amount of $15,000 United States dollars. During police preliminary investigation, she admitted to the allegation and said that the father of the boy, who is her husband, Maurice Kamal, mismanaged her business money in terms of the $10,000, that's her business money, in total $10,000 United dollars, thereby leaving her with nothing to start her business with, which prompted her to selling the 7-year-old boy for $15,000 United dollars. She was arrested in the Kisi community in Kakata, Bomi County, while attempting to sell the child. Investigation continues. Members of the press will be updated as per the outcome of that investigation. Like I said to you, I have with me one of our lead investigators. As a matter of fact, he is one of the key investigators on crimes here at the Liberia National Police. Raphael Wilson, and also he's being supported by Alex Neely, who is also one of our lead investigators. And so, Honorable Wilson will drill you through some of many of you would love to ask some questions about how long it will take for police to conduct or conclude certain investigations. Most times it's the question that is asked, so it's important that he tells you what are some of the processes that we go through in ensuring that we arrest suspects and make sure that they account for their actions, and how can we work with the public in ensuring that we can be assisted in arresting people who commit crime. You're welcome.
Yes. So, thank you very much. Firstly, our condolence to the family of the little girl who was murdered. The family, not only family member who are implicated into this matter, but other family members who, as of yet, have not had any link to this matter. And other persons who have lost their lives as a result of violence inflicted upon them. We also, in this film, want to respond to the general topic. To say to them that they should desist from the issue of war power. But most of the recent cases we have had is emanating from war power. It's better that if you have reason to believe that someone has violated your right, use the law, use the police, use other law enforcement agencies. So, basically, if you have questions, you can ask the question.
Right. Thank you so much. So,
Be informed
most
that
likely I will listen to
one question
our civil society activist, since she has interest in this matter. It's a collaboration. So you have the floor to say what you want to say.
Thank you, Mr. Tato, and thanks to all of the officials of the LNP present. I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of this press conference. And I am completely out of words. I could not withstand the sight of that baby girl. It is our ardent hope that the police, along with all bigger entities, will speed up the process, that justice will be served. And it is also our hope that future crimes, and if we may go back to other crimes, that we will all give them priorities, and that justice will not be delayed. The case involving the 2 years old is something that is very much appealing, especially to parents. And running an NGO that has to do with children, I thought it's very expedient to be part of today's press conference so that I can have detailed information on how did this occur, who are the alleged murderers, and what have you. So I will thank you for giving me the opportunity, and my organization will always want to work along with the police as it relates to these cases, especially when it comes to the aftermath. If a child was victimized and the child survived, maybe the psychological support, maybe the support in terms of scholarship, the support in terms of reuniting the child to a better home, collaboration with gender ministry. So this is one reason I have come here to see how best can we all work together so that our future can be saved. If our children are saved, Liberia can boast of a better future. So I want to thank you.
So like I described to you, members of the press, the gruesome picture of how that kid was murdered. It is so sad, like she said, very sad. And one wonders, right eye extracted, right hand extracted, right leg extracted, entire body parts of internal extracted. So sad. Very, very sad. So peace be to the artists of that child. And like I said, the public can be assured that justice will be served. At this juncture, we'll take a few questions.
Yeah, my name is Benjamin Quay Johnson, and I report for Fura FM. My concern have to do with the death of the late Christian Soma. You just intimated that you arrested 3 persons, and the 3 persons that you have to see them yet. Why are they?
As per the incident with Christian Soma, those persons arrested are, being investigated. Sometimes the display of suspects is done, for us at headquarters. The display of suspect is based on, most times on the basis of the gravity of the offense, right? But like I said, those 3 suspects are being investigated to be charged. But they are currently here, yes.
And so using their language,
they are being processed for court.
Yeah. How long do we expect for the investigation to last for before the suspect of court? And the next aspect is that, do we have any updates on the use of Samuel gun?
Beautiful. So you were talking about how the public guns.
Okay, so a lot provide for the hour. So it's another discussion. Given we are parting from Bomi here, before they are exhausted. But the law does not give us any other provision to you can come to us, maybe the court will give you an extension. So we are hoping that since the right have been violated, we are hoping that very soon, and most tomorrow, we'll be able to go.
Thank you. So as per the update on the arms and ammunition, we had a press conference informing the public about the search and seizure operation that was carried out at the Freeport, where additional 1,000 pellet rounds were discovered on the container that was sent. Then, as it stands, there are efforts underway in terms of ensuring that Benjamin Boyd Baker faces the full of the law. At the fruition of those efforts, members of the press will be updated. But efforts are being made behind the scene, you may say diplomatically, to ensure that Benjamin Boyd Baker faces the full of the law.
Any other question?
So if we don't have any other question, I want to say thank you so much for coming, and we remain very committed to ensuring that you are updated on regular developments as it relates to the security of the state. Thank you so much. God bless all of you.